All right, guys, welcome back to the No Sabo podcast, episode number 3.
Treyers.
Hey, yo, thank you for everybody that's been watching our shit.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what's compelling y'all to watch our shit, but keep it going because it's lit.
Yeah. It's funny. I just post the videos and they just get the views.
Yeah, like somehow they're just getting views, which is cool though. So don't stop.
We're not expecting.
We're gonna end up putting shit on Spotify and iTunes soon, so that way you guys don't have to just keep clicking on YouTube for that shit.
Yeah. You can hear that, Joe, when you're whipping to your sneaky links. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, talking about sneaky links, boy.
What?
Shout out. I'm not gonna say she's a sneaky link. Hey, that's fucked up. You're not a sneaky link, but whoever just subscribed.
You're the one fucking saying it, not me. Not me.
Person number 5. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy and that he's only gonna be feeding you appetizers. So as long as you know that and you're cool with that.
You cool with appetizers? We could get along. We're vibing.
We Gucci with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah. So Dan, episode number 3 already. We record these joints every Sunday, so a couple things have passed by already. We're gonna be fucking talking about things late, so just so that you guys know. But the one thing that I want to start off because it's a fucking fail for some rich ass dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know you're not into sports. But did you hear about Tom Brady's coming back?
Yeah, I heard his bum ass is back.
So Tom Brady's coming back. And this is his quote, right? He said when he was coming back, my place is still on the field and not in the stand. That time will come, but it's not now. I'm coming back for my 23rd season in Tampa. We have unfinished business, right? It will be wild if Tom Brady wins another Super Bowl. Especially this year since he quote unquote left and is coming back. So live for Tom Brady. I'm rooting for him. A lot of people fucking hate Tom Brady but you ain't at the top if people ain't hating on you.
Hey.
But bringing back the whole Tom Brady thing, you won't guess what happened, son.
What?
So Tom Brady's last game, somebody bought his last touchdown football. Okay. For $518,000.
I thought you said $500. I was saying
no, $518,000 what he spent for his last touchdown football, and at this moment right now it's probably worth
$1 million.
No, like $300 maybe at most because he's coming back. So now officially it is not going to be the last touchdown football thrown by Tom Brady, and so it was. So
how did you get that football?
I mean, people, whoever the NFL probably sold it. Tom Brady probably signed it, or I don't know, whichever way rich people do that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got it. He paid $518. It went on to the market for bidding, and he won it for $518K. He's sick. So right now, people are just like, yo, everybody make sure there's heavy security on Tom Brady, just so that this guy, in case he doesn't try to run onto the field and fucking hit his kneecap or something, or take him out for the season, or take him out for the rest of his career. But yeah, I thought that was funny as shit.
That is pretty funny.
How I would be so I'm so it needs to be on suicide watch. That's $518K down the drain, boy. That's wild. But
true. I'm so zoned out. I have no idea.
I mean, you're probably zoned. You're not hungover though, right? From yesterday.
No, I'm not hungover. Nothing.
Hey, yo, people, my boy, man.
What?
It's a fucking idiot.
What?
I'm just glad you guys had fun. I mean, it sucked that you guys couldn't get into that strip club that you guys were going to.
We couldn't, but it's whatever.
For the viewers out there, some advice for you. If you guys are heading out, don't get too fucked up so that way the bouncers don't let you in. Yeah. He had an opportunity for a rich person
pay
for everything inside the strip club.
Yeah.
But our other man's, he couldn't hang, bro. He couldn't handle his alcohol, bro.
So fucked.
Everybody, please, if you're gonna go out, make sure that everybody around you is gonna have a good time too.
Don't
get that fucked up. Get fucked up like that afterwards when it's 3:00 in the morning, so that way you can drag your ass back home. But in order for you to get in, make sure your ass is able to get in first, and then get fucked up.
Did I tell you what he did? Jorge did in front of the guy. So the guy gave him a bottle, right? I thought it was Coke. That's what I thought. But he's like, oh, you want to keep drinking? He's like, this is mixed with, I think he said mixed, or he's like, he just gave him a bottle. And then
for free?
No, a water bottle.
Okay.
But it was a Coke bottle, a little junk. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure it had liquor in it. And then Jorge took a sip. And then I guess because he's so fucked up and he didn't want to when you're fucked up and you swallow, you kind of want to throw up.
Yeah.
He spit that. He took it. And then when he did that, it got on the dude's sweater. And I
rich dude?
Yeah, I looked. I'm like, yo, this guy's about to be mad. And then he just like didn't react. Like he didn't wipe himself or anything. I'm like,
was he lit too?
I have no idea. He looked normal. He's like, I don't know.
Hey, shout out to that British guy that was trying to pay for everything for my boy. If you haven't seen this podcast, shout out.
So no, yeah, he went like spit that shit out like that, and then it was all over him. I would have
smacked the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if it was another dude, he would have been smacked.
You know what that reminds me of though? That you saying that you guys couldn't get in because of horror was that night that we went to Echo Stage. I forgot who the fuck we went to go see. We were meeting up the friend that you knew from college.
Yeah.
And you got fucked up.
I got hammered. Yeah.
You got so fucked up beforehand, and then all I could think of is like, bro, like these fucking bouncers are not gonna let him in. Fuck. And then we're outside of Echo Stage trying to get in, and the bouncer's like, all right, let me see your ID, let me see your ticket.
That gave my wallet or whatever.
Yeah, you hand him the wallet. I'm like, no, Diego, he wants your ID, and then you hand him the ticket. And then the bouncer's just looking at you, and I'm just like, "Fuck, we're not." I
think that had to be the most hammer I've ever been to the point where I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, and then he goes, and then I'm like, "No, Diego, your fucking ID." Hand him your ID, and I take the ID away from you and I hand it to him. And he looks at it, and he looks at you, and he looks at me, and I'm just like, "I'll take care of him." And then I fucking lose you. It's like fucking.
It always happens. I wander around.
Echo Stage.
I wander.
That's
around.
what people. I think that people need to realize also about you. Is that if you guys go drinking, do not 100% believe that Diego's gonna be around there the whole entire time.
No.
Like if
I'm gonna walk around.
The moment you look away, he's gone.
Yeah.
And it's not because he's trying to be disrespectful or anything. It's just that like something he has ADHD.
Yes.
Something's gonna catch his attention, like a fucking cool neon sign, and he's gonna walk towards it, and then you're not gonna see him until the end of the night where you're looking for your car and he's already standing by the car waiting for somebody.
Yeah.
So
that's how
that shit's wild.
Or
at least you guys had a good night.
Or I might go to the bathroom and then just not come back.
Yeah.
That might be it.
At least you guys had fun yesterday, though. I mean,
was fun,
that's what I mean. Even with Jorge getting all fucked up, I mean, it is what it is.
He sent me a picture because he was like recording shit like on his phone, so I thought he was posting like.
Oh, but he didn't post
anything. Yeah. So he had like a bunch of like pictures and shit, and he had a picture of the dude. Look.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, look, it's alive. Look, that's the guy.
Let me see.
That's the guy.
Oh, that's so funny.
And he whipped out the bottle.
Oh yeah, the dude does look Indian too, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm
shit,
saying.
He's leaving in a Porsche.
That's what I'm saying. True. And then I was like, damn. But yo, your boy kind of looks skinny though, low key though, right?
Hey, low key. Hey, bro, the gym been working for you, bro.
Low key, bro.
Low key. I try to go back to the gym, fucking my arms up, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I can't even fucking bro. Like I can't bend my arm. Like I can't make it straight. Like it's at an angle right now. Still, before because we went to the gym Monday, right? So on Tuesday and Wednesday.
No, it was Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday?
Was it Tuesday?
No, it was Tuesday.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So Wednesday and Thursday, birthday. Dog, I couldn't move my arm past this. Like this is where my arm had to stay. Like it wouldn't. And then, dog, for a second, I thought I fucking ripped my bicep, like a ligament or something. Because like the more I tried to, it wouldn't move.
Yeah.
The only time that I can get it to go down a little bit is by taking like a really hot shower and just letting the hot water just hit it, and like kind of like unflame it. Shit was rough, bro. Like just getting up. Like if I stood up, I had to make sure I had to be like this, like standing up, and then like I'd have to like try to like get myself fucking prepared. It was fucking weird and awful. But yeah, now we're gonna start hitting the gym again. Well, I gotta start hitting the fucking gym mad hard, but I can't fuck myself up like I did, bro. We're not at that age where we just recover quickly. We're old as fuck.
I don't know. I recovered perfectly fine.
Once you hit 25, bro, I'm just saying. Once you hit 25, it's a fucking downhill from there.
I guess. I guess so.
What's it called? The other thing that I wanted to talk about today, though, right? This is gonna be 100% like. So what I just talked about with Tom Brady, we were about to hit like a real fucking hard left turn.
Okay.
And I know you're not gonna see this coming, and I don't know if you have it in your notes for it, but let's let the people know about post-nut syndrome.
You know what's so funny? I had that. I actually have it. Yeah, I have that.
Post-nut syndrome.
Yeah.
Do you care to explain to the viewers?
Why me? Why can't you explain for yourself?
So I'll tell you what it is. Post-nut syndrome is after when a guy finishes, everything is 100 times clearer to him now.
Yeah.
So, ladies, if you want to know if a guy's into you or not, Post nut syndrome will tell you off the rip if he's into you. Because at that moment, like, whatever, dead ass, as fucked up as it may sound or seem, the moment a guy finishes,
done, finito.
If he's telling you gotta go, hey, sweetheart, you ain't the one, boy. But if he's willing to stay there and cuddle with you, why are you laughing?
This shit's just hitting my head and stuff like that.
Because if he's willing to sit there and cuddle with you through the rest of the night and like for the morning, not because like he's forced to or like, but like, he's the one that's like asking for it.
Yeah.
Then you know, like, all right, like at post nut, all right, you could be the one. You're a possibility. You're one of the picks for the draft.
For sure.
But it's so crazy because like literally like as like. Anything after post nut, bro, 100 times %, like,
yeah,
you're locked on, you're zoomed in, it's it. Like, yes, because before that, anything that you say to the girl could be true.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
But the moment you nut is when you know for a fact, like, I could live without her, we're good.
Yeah.
Or not. But what would be your take on post nut? Because you were laughing, so I don't know what was hitting your head.
Just some stuff.
Like what?
Just stuff.
No, say it, bro. Come on.
Just stuff.
This is where we talk.
Just stuff, you know.
What?
Nah, just stuff.
Bitch, just say it.
Nah, just stuff.
The fuck?
Nah, yeah. I thought you were gonna say, do you agree? Not agree, but like, gonna be like, do you have any experience?
Do you have any experience in that
Yeah, I do.
Location?
Yes, sir.
So when's that happen? You just give the girls the boot?
Sometimes they gotta go, you know, because the job is done. Bye, Felicia.
So what about some of the joints that, like, I had this one girl, right? Many years ago.
Yeah.
And, like, son, she grabbed the remote. And then
my head up to your ass?
No, bitch. The fuck? Nah, like, she grabbed the remote and, like, was, like, going through the TV. And I was just, like,
damn, she felt like she was at home.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta get up early in the morning.
No, I think it's like that because I mean, I wouldn't mind coming, but I'm like, I'm trying to just pass the fuck out now. I'm like, can you just leave? It's like no disrespectful shit, but
respectfully, can you leave?
Yeah, I'm trying to just knock out. And
so what do you do in those times when a girl doesn't want to leave?
I don't know. Usually, I just be like, I don't even know.
Have you ever had a girl that didn't want to, like, that didn't take the hint and was just like, fine, I'll just go then?
Nah.
I just got to the point where I was direct. And I was just like, I got to wake up in the morning, like, I'll hit you up, like, text me once you get home. I wouldn't reply to you once you got home, though. Like, after you text me, like, oh, I made it home. I wouldn't reply. Yeah. I just leave it as is.
Nah, but nothing, but I've never had, like, a girl that didn't want to, like, leave.
But what would be your go-to? Do you have a go-to move in case? Because you always have to have that emergency button, you know, where like if something goes down, like you already have a go-to for it. I have a go-to for a lot of things. It may not have happened. It may not happen to me, but I do have an emergency button in case that I need to get out of it.
Which is?
You'd have to give me an example, and then I could probably give you like an exit for it. Because I can't just be like, oh, on top of my head, oh, for this. But what I'm like, all right, for example, right, like. If you take a girl out on a date and you're not like if you want to get out of the date,
yeah,
and you're not trying to be there no more, the best thing to do, and you've actually done it because you texted me talking about, hey, yo, call me real quick.
Oh, like, damn, did they?
Anytime, just make you hit somebody up that you know is gonna respond quickly.
Yeah,
and be like, hey, yo, just call me and say that there's an emergency. I don't give a fuck what them cry. I don't give a fuck what it is. Just get me out. Boom, you can get out. Luckily for me, I never had to do that on a date. Cause
that was actually, speaking of it, that was my first time I ever had to do some shit like that.
I wish I wouldn't have gotten you out of it because it would have been 10 times funnier because of the situation that you were in. Because I could only imagine that when you were getting interrogated, that you're just probably like, I gotta go use the bathroom, and you fucking took your phone in there and texted me.
Yeah.
Man, right after I knew what was going on, I was like, fuck, I should have just let him sit in that shit.
Yeah, and I was getting lectured for like 30 minutes. I'm like,
but now always have your boys back. That's in rule book of men. Rule number 1 is always having your boys back, no matter what the situation is. Rule number 2 is like rule number 2 is you can still get them out afterwards. You've had your fun. So like I could have just left you in that situation and then called you like 30 minutes later talking about like, hey, like I need you to come pick me up.
At that time, like, bitch, I'm already out. Fuck you.
And then, but then that would make it for a good story. You feel me? But yeah, that is so funny. But yeah, we should have a segment talking about rules for guys. The guys have for each other. That sounded kind of homo. Yeah. No homo.
Yeah.
But like rules that we have, so that way everybody can understand. Like one
start explaining the guy code to girls.
Because one thing that we definitely have for sure is that the moment that either one of us looks at a girl is like, all right, it's not that we're calling dibs. Yeah. Respectfully, it's no dibs or anything. It's just like it's just respect. It's just, you're just like, all right, like I'm gonna let my man's go and handle that.
Yeah.
If he can't handle it, and then he tags you, because you know your man can tag you in at any moment.
Like, tag team.
But hey, bro, like I ain't gonna make it. Like here, tag you in.
Like it's all you.
And yeah, up to you, son. If you can close out on it or not. Yeah. So that's another one, which is fun. We can get into that into a whole another different topic, but.
Sure. Yo, so I was putting gas in my car, right? And you have no idea who I fucking saw.
Well, first of all, let's just explain how fucking expensive gas was. Because when I try to... So, my gas tank used to fill up with $40. Okay. Then it went up to $60. And now I put $75 into that motherfucker, bro, to fill it up. So, my pockets hurt. Like, he bet that and all, bro, my pockets hurt.
Hey, man. I put $30 like always. I don't give a fuck. Whatever I get for 30 is what I'm putting.
Because you don't fucking go nowhere.
I don't go anywhere. Yeah.
No, who'd you see at the gas station?
I saw Thick Cindy, the Cindy you think it's Cindy, whatever.
I'm pretty
from the gym. That's not her, but yes, the one you're getting confused with. Okay. I saw her. She was at 7-Eleven. I was like, she lives around there, I guess. I was like, she drives a Mini Cooper. I was like, the newer Jones. I was like,
The little Mini Cooper.
Yeah, I was like, not bad of a car. I guess.
No, it's not a bad car at all. But think of her a Mini Cooper, like you get into an accident, bro. Like that shit's a wrap. Well, I don't know if the new Mini Coopers are any bigger or anything like that. Are they? Are they still the same size? I
think they're a little. It looked a little bigger. It looked like more taller though. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the old Mini Coopers, bro. Like. That's your fucking leg.
I don't like the old ones.
Smart cars. Oh, that's what it really is.
I don't like the
Mini Coopers. Smart cars.
What's it called? How the old Cooper. I don't know how the new one is too, but they have like the dash in the center. I don't like it. It looks weird to me. It looks like a fat ass clock.
No, but a lot of cars now are starting to have that big ass screens now. Oh, because of Tesla. So like, remember all the trucks that you be sending me have those big ass screens in it.
The Raptors
that
and
fucking
shit.
New Mustang, the one that's all electric, has that fat ass.
I didn't even look what the interior looks like in that car either.
Yeah, like everybody's now starting to try to like, because I mean, let's be honest, bro. Like Tesla is like, I mean, no offense, and not trying to be racist. We ain't all about racism, but we are about stereotypes.
Very.
And a lot of Asian people love them Teslas.
Stupid motherfuckers who drive. I fucking hate Asian drivers. Those cars
are probably like the best ones for them, just for the main reason it could self-drive.
Let's talk about Asian people, man. I'm sorry, but you guys can't fucking drive for shit. Especially the older ones, bro. I want to slap the fuck out of you, man. God damn.
That's a hate crime. We can't go be going around.
Well, guess what? If I go to jail, I'm gonna come right out and slap another bitch.
It's a hate crime, bro. You can't be doing that.
They're fucking pissing me off, bro. I was heading to the gym yesterday, and some dumbass motherfucker was driving straight, and I knew this guy was gonna turn, but he never put his turn signal and waited the last second to get in that fucking lane to turn.
Oh my god! I was like, off?
No, he was in front of me. He was in front. I was behind them, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then he did it the last second. I'm like, you waited this fucking long to get in that goddamn lane?
Fucking idiot, bro.
Yeah, and I just zoomed. I went like skirt and zoomed right by him.
True. So you were gonna slap the shit out of him?
Yeah, son. I wish.
No, but I mean, because it's not just Asian people though that are bad drivers. Because there's also a lot of Indian people that can drive for shit. Spanish people, the older Spanish people, can't drive for shit either, bro. And like. They be like, I understand, bro. You gotta drive 10 and 2. You know, if you're feeling kind of scared and shit, you drive at 10 and 2. But goddamn, if the speed limit 40, at least go 40, bro. Like,
Yo,
don't be
crank
going
that-
under the fucking speed
Hell
limit,
no,
bro.
yeah.
Like, and then the other thing too, when it comes to driving etiquette, bro, we all know that the left lane is the fast lane.
Get the fuck
Like,
out of my
Mahi
way.
bet that can only go up to 100 miles an hour, bro. But that shit giddy up. You feel me?
Man, any lane for me is the fast lane. So
nah, bitch.
Any
Your car can't go past fucking 60, bitch.
Hey, 70 downhill.
I don't want to fucking hear it.
Downhill, we're hitting 70. If we're lucky, 75.
No AC, no heat. Can't go past 60.
It got heat. It just takes a while. If we're lucky.
Nah, boy, that shit's a fucking death trap. Ladies, if you ever end up yourselves in Diego's
in the
car,
Jeep, just know you gotta be loyal when to be in the Jeep. Not any girl hops in that jump, bro. No one sits in the passenger seat except for my doggy.
Yeah, but even though that, like, be careful, bro, because if this motherfucker tips, I don't even think the jaws of life are gonna get you out of that car, bro.
I don't even know if that shit got airbags, to be honest.
The airbag light comes on, but there might not be no airbag in there.
Yeah, so who knows?
What's it called? Talking about driving, bro. So the convoy for the truckers, I finally, man, like, I don't really get into the whole political shit and why some people are protests and all that stuff. Like, unless it's like really important, I don't really see it for the protest part. I went in and I did my research as to why the fucking truck convoy shit is happening. Do you know the reason why?
No.
They're protesting because in their field of work, the government was, when they were trying to make everybody have the vaccine in order for them to be able to work, they were trying to make them take the vaccine too. And then for them, they were just like, well, it's just me and my truck. Like, I don't see what would be the purpose of me having to get vaccinated and all this shit, blah, 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 blah. So what do? They all hopped into the cars and they started causing traffic jams all around the states and everything like that.
So this was a nationwide thing.
Yeah, so when you were going to go get your tires, that was the reason for it, which is why everything was slowing down. 2 days ago, because we were playing COD when you were like, oh shit, these motherfuckers are saying they're gonna go to DC. Well, sucks for the fuckers in DC.
Imagine those fucking shits in DC.
Well, hold on. Damn. So there was one superhero for us here in DC that gave them their own medicine. A guy hopped on his bike and rode in front of them and slowed the whole thing even more. And bro, like in the video, all you could hear is a bunch of people honking and like they're like, and then like some dude that was recording it, he drives past the convoy and goes around them and catches up to the guy on the bike, and he's just like, hey, yo, man, why are you doing this? Why are you slowing everybody down? And he's just like, I can't hear you. And then all you hear in the background is like, so we had our own little vigilante. I don't
even know.
How the fuck you say that? You know what that is?
No.
Like the person, like it's like a person that, like, for the people that are doing wrong, they wrong them.
Okay.
I guess maybe I'm wrong.
Is that the word? I never heard that word.
Well, vigilante, I know that's a word for sure, but like the meaning, did I hit it right on the mark? No, the way I'm using it though, I know is correct.
Oh.
But yeah, bro, like he went in front of all the trucks, and then when I was coming home that night before you saw that they were gonna go to DC, when I got home, like trying to go back to Clarksburg, bro, it was packed. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden they all just went to the side and like they just parked on like the what's that fucking shit called? On the emergency side of the road.
On the side.
Yeah, whatever. On the side.
On the side of the road.
Yeah, on the side of the road. They just all parked there, and you just see like a shit ton of like people in trucks, like with their like red, white, and blue flags, with with their American flag and all that shit.
This guy's so
and so you're just saying like, you saw a whole bunch of shit on the windows like, we're doing this for America. Yeah. Like, bro, like slowing us down on a highway and doing shit for America when people can't get to work. So that's not American.
So what's the outcome? Did they get?
Like, well, I mean, the government wasn't. I mean, the government tried pushing for the vaccine, but it never really went through.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just was like, I don't know if they're still trying to push it specifically for them. Yeah. But if that's not the case anymore, then you guys are fucking doing this joint for no reason, and you're just because like a lot of people have missed work because of it because they can't get to work with them just slowing down traffic. People have been late to work. Like, you're not like that's not doing it like. Why do that to me? Like, fucking, if it's the government, go fucking park your trucks out front of the White House.
Yeah.
And fucking yell out Biden's name. Byron. Yeah, President Byron. You feel me?
What's it called? So is this still going on?
I mean, I haven't.
Or was it just for that day?
No. Like it's been happening like every single day. It's just.
Oh, okay.
It just finally caught up to us where we were at.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because like some of the license plates that I saw were like, fucking from Florida, Ohio.
I wasn't even paying attention.
And I was like, why the fuck are y'all down here? Go fucking fuck up your highways down there.
No, but if you really think about it, some truckers come from out of state and they're doing deliveries.
But no, these were like people in their own regular cars, because there's people in regular cars that are following them.
Yeah, I think in regular, there's one truck I saw from Texas.
Yeah,
he was like the head, he was the first one out, and he had a fat ass antenna, and all the trucks got the.
For little kids, it might have been cool because they could have gave you power, thinking like, "Oh my god, Transformers!"
Yeah.
But
fuck no. There was one truck that looked cool. That shit was slammed. It was a red John. I'm like, yo, I fucks with that one.
I'm trying to tell you, cut. That was Optimus Prime.
he
was hiding. He was in camouflage with them. Was like, yo, I'm gonna roll out here with y'all.
And then, speaking of flags, I saw some truck with the Canadian. I was like,
you fucking.
And the first thing that popped in my head, the first thing that popped in, he was like, "Fuck me, eh?"
Eh?
But so he had a Canadian flag. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing over here?
Fucking for maple syrup too, bro.
I was like, damn. But yeah, that shit was funny.
The shit was so crazy. But nah, I just thought it was funny that because. Like, they were slowing everybody else down, and then it took one person on the bike to be like, all right, motherfucker, welcome to the city. Yeah. And just...
You said that wasn't here in D.C.?
Yeah, it was here in D.C.
Damn.
That show was so funny, bro.
That's funny shit. Damn. So, I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, I got a question for you. Let's start out with this. I saw a video. I saw a thing. Would you rather have no arms or no legs? You have to pick one.
Yo, that would be weird.
I thought about it too when I was writing. I was like, I don't know which one.
I would say no legs because, first of all, like, let's put this into.
And no offense to anyone that doesn't have legs.
It's just like a what if. It's just like a what if thing. Yeah. I'd probably say no legs, just because if we're putting this into like a real world perspective, I'm a big dude. I'm not gonna teach my legs how to pick shit up and bring it up to my mouth when I'm trying to eat. Shit's not gonna work out for me. So I think it would be better for me to lose my legs than for me to lose my arms, because at least my arms, I've seen people walk with their arms that don't have legs or anything like that. Damn, I mean, I think I would lose my legs. Which one would you go for?
Dang, I don't know. I think about it. I was like, if I have no legs, then I'm like, shit. I hate walking anyway. So.
All right, so I think that's like an easy one though.
I really don't know which
one of your five senses would you rather lose?
What are 5? So it's like eyes.
So seeing, touch,
sight,
feeling,
touch,
taste,
smell,
and smell.
That's 4. What's the 5th one?
So which one of your 4 senses would you like to lose? Go edit that out.
Hell no.
My girl is gonna watch this because she's a nurse. She's like, dumbass. Fuck, you not know your 4 senses. Is it 4? Isn't it? Huh? So taste.
Yeah.
Smell. Hearing. Seeing.
Yeah. What else? There's 5 apparently, right? You tell me.
Did I say touch?
All right, let's do it again.
So smelling,
smell, sight, taste, sight.
No, so touching, sight, and then hearing. So there is 5. Okay. I was fucking right. Fuck you, bitch.
You gotta do that shit 3 times or 4 times.
Fuck you. I knew I was right. I ain't stupid. So which
I don't know about that.
You want to bring some shit up? We can bring some shit up. Let's not do that. So
I don't know about that.
With 5 out of the 5 of them, which one would you rather lose?
Damn.
Because
I feel like smell. Each one. I like smell, but I think I would lose smell, to be honest.
So here's the thing, because for each one that you lose, you also lose something different. Yeah. So for your smell, you lose your taste, because
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm like, I would rather lose the smell than.
And then the touching part.
Yeah.
Like if you can't feel for shit and then you can't feel pain.
Yeah.
A lot of people, because that is a rare condition. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
There's people that are born in this world that can't feel pain. So they don't know
What
if like,
the
they've
hell?
broken a leg. They usually can't live past like 25
I've never heard
because
that.
they end up like their body, since their body can't, like they could touch fire and they won't feel anything,
What the
but their
hell?
hand will obviously will burn
Yeah,
and shit. So
that's crazy.
yeah, those people usually don't live past 25. But
Yeah.
so I feel like whenever you lose like one of your senses, I mean, you could lose seeing. There's a lot of blind people in the world. There's a lot of deaf people in the world that you can lose that.
Yeah.
I just wonder what it would. Not, I don't wonder how it would feel because I don't want God to do it to me. But like, can you imagine losing, like, you've gone your whole 27 years of life
Of having everything
and having everything, and then let's say you go blind,
Yeah.
or let's say you go
I've
deaf.
thought about that. Like, that'd be
There's a
crazy.
girl on Instagram that like apparently she's like an Olympic swimmer, and she went blind. But of course, she can still do everything else that everybody else does.
Yeah.
And she still swims. Like I think she won silver in the Olympics. It was like silver. She either won second or third place in swimming contest for the Olympics.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like so wild. Like how they like everything for them for some blind people is touching. Like they'll learn with touching how things feel and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like talking about blind people though, it could be cool to be like Daredevil.
True.
Have you ever?
I've thought about it, but like, how the like stunt people. I don't know why Daredevil, but when you said Daredevil, I think of stunt people and shit. Like, I always wonder, like, do they make good money? I guess if you're a top one, yeah.
I think they would have to if they're really putting their life. I guess maybe it may depend on the movie.
Yeah.
But like, there's some people that don't need something. Like Jackie Chan, bro, fucking goat. Jackie Chan's a goat. He doesn't need no stunt person for him whatsoever. He does all his stunts.
Yeah.
There's times where he's broken. I think he said he's broken almost every single bone in his body. There's been times where he's gotten concussions. He's knocked himself out a lot of times, and he does his own choreography. Like for Rush Hour, he did his own choreography for the Rush Hour movie.
Has he made any movies after? Like, I haven't heard anything from him.
I think he has made movies after. It's just nothing's like as big as what Rush Hour was. Like
Okay.
Rush Hour was probably like dog. Like to this day, I can watch. Yeah, dude, I fucking love Rush Hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I think Daredevil's case is actually pretty cool that he hears sound, and then with the sound is how he's able to visualize everything. But if you could choose one superpower in the world, what superpower would you have?
What's all the superpowers?
But whatever superpower you think would be. I mean, there's Superman superpowers.
Okay.
So like I think all right. So I guess like to put it into best categories.
For me, it will be like either what are like my top ones. It will be flying, teleporting, or I guess reading people's minds or seeing like X-ray type vision.
Oh, because you're a pervert. The last one's because you're a pervert.
No, because what if you're like, I wonder, like, let's say, I don't fucking know, like a killer's like about to come and you can see through him or oh shit, I gotta fucking leave, like some shit like that. That's how I think of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. No, but like let me put it into more of like a specific term because like anybody could just say superhero and then people consider like flying just being one, whatever, right? So let's say like anything goes. Like you could have all of Superman's super. So you could be like, I would want to be Superman, and then you'd have all of Superman's powers. So you know, like he has the lasers coming out of his eyes. He can fly. He has super strength.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. The Hawk, Iron Man. I don't see Batman as a real superhero because man just got money, and so he could just make and buy shit in order for it to work for him, and then he could just fight. That's it. Boy got hands.
Yes,
But if you put him up against fucking Tony Stark and Iron Man, boy, he gonna get his ass.
You know what's funny? I've never seen an Iron Man movie. I've never seen one. It doesn't catch my attention.
I mean, you're not really like into that type of shit. You're more like real world, Jersey Shore, reality TV type shit. That
I don't even watch TV.
Reality
like that,
dramas. No, but if you were to see something, it's more like reality dramas.
Not really.
That are funny.
Yeah, I think Jersey Shore is the only reality show, and the Real World and shit like that.
Yeah.
And after that, like anything else
I watch. When we were younger, we used to watch The Love of New York.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
A Chance of Love.
Yeah,
or what was the one for Flavor Flav?
Yeah, I remember watching, but I don't remember really remember. I do remember watching.
Flavor Flav did one. Flavor Flav's one was the funniest because that's when the two girls spit at each other.
Oh, that shit was funny.
And they were fucking wrecking. Boy.
I still watch it sometimes on YouTube.
But no, speaking of Jersey Shore though, because we did bring that up. My girl she showed me a video of I want to know what your thoughts on it of what's the fuck his name? Vinny. Vinny was talking to like the other cast members.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, actually, let me just play the clip So that way everybody can just know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I just want to
Yeah.
see what you would have to say for that.
For sure.
Let me find the message. CO 601. No.
Then now it's awkward now since
No.
we don't know what to talk about. Now he's looking up the video.
What do you mean? No, it's not awkward, bro.
He's awkward.
No, it's not awkward.
Awkward.
No, it's not awkward. But no, I think like the only reason why I watched Jersey Shore was because of Pauly D, and it's because Pauly D is just funny as fuck. And then you used to watch what was that shit you used to watch all the time? The Real World?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. That's what it's
you
called.
hear that fucking wind?
Yeah, you hear
that wind would be great if it was fucking Halloween.
Yeah.
And then like the day of Halloween and all you fucking hear is that shit, so that way.
Yeah.
But did you have another thing you want to talk about while I'm looking for this shit?
Let me go
This
to
gonna
my
take some
handy
time.
dandy notes. Handy dandy.
Because I don't know why it's not popping
All right,
up.
what's yeah. So, what would be like your biggest fear in life?
Shit.
Now we're going deep.
That's a good question. I've actually had this conversation with what my biggest fear is.
Yeah.
Personally speaking, my biggest fear is having the 5-year-old me not be proud of who I became.
Mhm.
That's what my biggest fear is in life.
Yeah.
Like going away from like all the other shit that regular people, that everybody is just regularly scared of, like spider. I'm not scared of like snakes. I fucking hate snakes.
You scared of rats? Remember that one time when we were smoking hookah in the back? You swear you saw a rat, but I don't know.
Bro, I ain't fucking with no rats, bro. Fuck that shit. Rats. I hate rats. I hate snakes. I can deal with everything else around me. Boy, but I know you're not talking because when you saw that frog,
frogs are disgusting.
No, boy,
they look disgusting.
Hey, but you're telling me that rats aren't disgusting?
They look gross too, not as much as frogs. I think frogs look even worse than.
Nah, bro. Nah, you're bugging. Nah, fucking rats are fucking disgusting.
Oh, look, I'm getting goosebumps thinking of fucking frogs.
I can do like mice and shit. Like I fuck with those and everything. But when it comes to a fat ass rat, like RAT capitalized every single letter, fuck no, you got me fucked up. I ain't going to do it. No, my biggest fear is like looking back and thinking to myself that the 5-year-old me or the 10-year-old me looks at me and is like disappointed at who I am. That's what drives me. Yeah. To try to always do better than anything else because of that reason. Like, I always try to think of it like, would the 5-year-old me or 10-year-old me be okay with who I am now? Okay. Which is part of me what got me to stop drinking alcohol like that. Because like I used to be like addicted to like fucking drinking and shit.
Oh, so now you use that word,
and
addicted?
Yeah, I could probably say I was addicted to it. So what was I saying?
You're addicted to alcohol?
Oh yeah, my addiction to alcohol. I could probably say that I was, because I used to get lit every single day, bro. Like I would go to work. The moment I got off of work, like there was already plans, and then we already knew we were going to Baba's, we were going wherever it was. Yeah. We would all hang out there, and it was nothing but drinking. Like I'd drink, I'd smoke, do all that shit, and bro, like it just got to a point where like it was for 6 months straight, it was every single day. Like I think that's the reason why, like, because even now it still hits me because like I can't go to sleep at a normal time. Like I'm just so used to that. I still can't go to sleep at a normal time, which is fucking bizarre to me. So I could be up until like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and I don't have to be doing anything. Like I could lay in the dark and I'll still be awake because I just can't make myself go to sleep. And so yeah, bro, I can honestly say I was probably like an alcoholic. I'd call it right now. I'd probably say I was an alcoholic. And after the second car accident, I was like I just had to take a step back and be like, bro, like this isn't the life that you want to, because that second accident is where I had all the alcohol in the car. Even though I wasn't lit, like I fell asleep behind the wheel, but I wasn't lit. I don't even think, we did drink that day, but it wasn't like that. I think we drank like 3 beers. And then but that was from the time frame of being like at his house from 1 o'clock in the morning to 5. Yeah. So I was sober. I just fell asleep behind the wheel because I was tired. Crashed. Had all the alcohol in the back of my car, bro. Ran, grabbed all the alcohol out, ran, dumped it into a dumpster and all that shit, and then I called the police to come. And you can tell cops don't give a fuck with what they're doing because they literally came over to where I was at and they were just like, oh, I think they were getting off. And they're like, oh, okay, we already called a tow truck, like, you know,
Yeah.
that's it. So after the second accident is when I was like, all right, like, I'm gonna end up killing myself if I continue drinking like the way that I'm drinking and shit. And then, you know, I was always trying to get into fights. That was like my big fucking thing, getting lit and trying to get into fights and shit like that. So
I can't. That's not me. I'm not like that.
I'm glad I got. It wasn't that I would start it, but like if I saw something that I didn't like, because you know who I always used to hang out with Oscar. So with Oscar being shorter, a lot of people thought that because he was on the more shorter side, Oscar's like 5'6", right? So with him being a little bit more on the shorter side, like dudes who are like regular height, like 5'10", 5'9", 5'10", they'd like try to look down and be like, oh, at the club, right? Oscar by no means a bitch. Oscar will fight his own battles. But me being who I am, and then adding alcohol to it, I was like, yeah, nah, like what the fuck y'all trying to do? Like we go like y'all like we can run this shit outside. Y'all trying to run this shit outside. We can run this shit outside. And so Oscar did pull me away from like a whole bunch of bullshit. I probably would have gotten fucking my teeth kicked in so many times, bro. I could count. So I thank Oscar for that. Honestly, he protected me while I was out there. But I wouldn't say I went looking for the fights, but if it presented itself, then I'd be down.
Yeah, no, I'm just about the vibes. I'm just chilling, doing me, doing stupid shit.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I be doing this dumb shit.
But what would be your biggest fear?
Me, I would say something along that line, but just like seeing like friends and like family, like seeing me fail or whatever. That would be like, so kind of in a way what you said, but just.
What would you consider a failure?
Basically, well, I want to say basically like not being where I want to be, like successful wise. Yeah.
No, but like.
But what
the term failure to you? What would it be known as? Because if we look at success, right? Because we can go based off like what Marley says about being successful, and being successful ain't about having all the material things and all that. It's about the way of living, and then how you treat people and love. But would you consider yourself being successful, or what would you consider yourself being a failure? Like, at what point in your life would you be like? Because I think you can forever chase your dreams until you end up dead.
Well, for right now, I think my parents, more my dad, I don't know about my mom, but my dad, he already thinks I'm a failure just because I guess I could say dropped out of college or whatever. Basically,
Bro,
I just
you have
stopped
one more fucking thing.
I need one internship, and then I get this stupid paper that I could care less about, to be honest, and that's it.
Just fucking get it over with.
No, what's the point of getting some stupid paper? I'm not even going to be in that field.
I know, but it's just because. Well, I mean, the government, Hogan just passed a bill where you don't have to have a 4-year college degree anymore. But still, like,
I think it's stupid, to be honest.
Later on in life, in case that you.
But that's the thing. I've always wanted to do something as in, like, something creative. Like, you know what I mean? Like a content creator. Like,
you're not creative, bro. So now let me
you see what I mean? You see, look at the shit I got to deal with. So that's me, more like the content creator side. Yeah. I don't like working for someone. I want to work for myself. I don't want to be told what to do. All that bullshit. And I'm like, especially being a cop. Like, first of all, salary shit.
I think I make more than a cop right now.
Yeah, it's fucking bad.
Like
does it have like a lot of benefits? I guess so.
Yeah.
But I'm like.
But then again, you put your life out there.
Yeah, you put your life. So I'm like, you know what? I think I like my life. I think I like my life.
Got you.
But so yeah, and then I just always grew up watching action movies. So I'm like, I always wanted to do that, and I still would like doing it. But I'm like, I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I got you.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. My dad, I think
honestly,
he sees me.
I don't, to be quite fair,
he sees me as a failure.
No,
so.
To be quite fair, I don't think your dad sees you as a failure. Just hear me out, right? Before you say anything, because I know you're about to say some bullshit.
No, I'm just.
I don't think your dad sees you as, because like me looking at it from the outside in.
Yeah.
I don't think your dad sees you as a failure. I just think that because your dad knows himself. Number one, from what we've talked about, your dad's looking to go back home to Bolivia.
Yeah.
Number two, let's be real. Like, our parents don't have that many years left on this earth. as much as I want to look at my mom and be like, my mom's gonna be here with us forever.
Yeah.
And like she doesn't look like she ages and stuff like that. My mom ages, and it's just like, damn, bro. Like, hopefully in like 50 years, if God permits, like I still have my mom. But, like your dad just wants you to make sure that you're good.
Yeah.
Before he ends up leaving this earth and he can't help you anymore. Not saying that he helps you out now, because obviously right now you're the one that's paying the house off and you're the one that's helping your mom and everything, making sure that your mom is cool and everything. But it's just like your dad doesn't, because like your dad came here with nothing.
Yeah.
And he had to work his way to the top.
Yeah.
In order to give you guys everything that he didn't have. And he just doesn't want you to struggle the way that he had to struggle in life. But the way that our parents put it in is that they don't know a way to show it, so they just show it by tough love, which is always lecturing you. Well, in your case, always lecturing you, always on your ass, saying shit to you. But like, I think that if on your dad's deathbed, if anything's said at all, the one thing your dad would probably tell you that he's probably proud of you, and then you'd probably cry because you're a little bitch, and So I personally think that your dad is, because let's be real, there's so much more worse that we could be doing out in the world versus what we're doing now.
Yeah.
And so I'd put 100K on it that your dad is actually proud of you. He's just not going to show it right now because obviously he wants you to push much more further out in life than what you actually are.
I guess, but I think he thinks I'm a failure, so whatever. I already kind of accept that, but I really don't care what he thinks, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure that's what he thinks. Because every time I get lectured, he's like, you want to be like them? All this shit. He's like, you already left school. And then he's like, you're going to be doing this. He assumes I'm going to be working in hardwood floor. Yes, I'm good at it. I know how to do it.
Nah, boy, don't say you're good at it.
I'm good at it. What the fuck you mean?
You don't say you're good at it. Because you fucking suck, boy. You can't file.
I can, bro. There's random times where I can. My filing's on point. And then there's some other times it's like, yo, shit, dull as fuck, my guy. But no, my work is beautiful.
A chef's kiss?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. But he just assumes I'm gonna be doing that. I'm like, and that's what pisses me off. I'm like, yo, man. I'm like, this is not me. I'm like, so get on your knees, kiss my feet, and say thanks. Oh
fuck. Yeah. Your dad's loving motherfucker. Yeah, I need to kiss your feet. Nice. So I found the clip, right? So I want to know what your thoughts is on this. Let me fucking pull it up. Make sure my porn is off. All right.
Yeah.
So, look.
I want my girl to be a dirty, nasty slut for me.
Just for you.
Not for 20,000 guys.
Doesn't make it bad. I know what he's trying to say.
I'm saying when you find your person.
He's saying there's nothing wrong with a woman being dirty for one guy.
Yeah, that's your person.
Okay, but he's not going to do that.
That's what you're supposed to do, and he's supposed to do the same thing.
It's
You're
never like
supposed to
that.
slut each other out.
What do you do for the girl then?
You slut that bitch out, and then you kiss, and then you cuddle and watch Disney Plus. Sorry, I don't know him.
Yo, you gotta send me that, or screenshot it, and then when I'm editing, I'll put it on the thing.
I got you. Yeah. But yeah, how do you feel about what Vinny said? That you guys are supposed to slut each other out, and then cuddle, and then watch Disney Plus afterwards. So the whole thing about that, right?
I mean, it would be lying if I did that with a girl, because I have done that with a girl, cuddled after or whatever. They spent the night and shit. I'm like, whatever. But we didn't watch no Disney Plus though.
Damn, so it's not Disney Plus and chill?
Nah.
Damn, nah, bro. I don't think you're in the right relationship. I mean, well, you're not in a relationship, but damn, you haven't found the right girl yet that's going Disney Plus and chilling with you, cuz.
Yeah, man.
Hey, bro, it's all about that Disney Plus. Cause you know what they got on Disney Plus, bro?
Yeah.
They got all them old movies on there, cuz, from when you were little. Ain't no other way than to taint the movies you used to watch when you was little than to be fucking.
You see, I would enjoy watching that. I would enjoy watching Disney Plus if I had a girlfriend, but me by myself, I just can't watch it. Yeah, it's fucking boring to me.
No, but what he was saying is that, because like what the argument was is that your girl is not supposed to be. Well, I mean, obviously everybody's gonna say yes. Mm-hmm. But it's the second part. Your girl's not supposed to be a slut for 20 other guys. She's just supposed to be a slut for you.
Yeah.
Would you put it into those? I don't think those are the exact terms that you should be putting it in. I think what Vinny is trying to say is that you guys should only be freaky for each other, and that should be it. Yeah. And then boom. It's weird to me how some people can't. There's some relationship people that they can't Well, for what I've been told, it can't get freaky.
What do you mean?
Like there's not like any talk. I don't know how to word this without like how.
You mean role play or something? What do you mean? I don't know what you're trying to say.
No, not role play.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
No, what I'm trying to say is like there's some people that have told me that in their relationship they don't dirty talk.
I've never done that. I think that's. I don't want to say weird. I don't know how to do that.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, man.
I've never done it. Never texted someone like that shit either. I'm like reading out like the fuck, bitch. Like I'm like, okay.
You know what? I used to be like that too because it's just weird to me. Like,
yeah, I'm like, at least send me an audio. Be like, don't fucking make me read it. I will laugh. Imagine saying the audio like, I wanna fuck you, and then there was some shit. I would say stupid shit like that,
and not mean it.
Yeah,
you gonna walk in here like, what's all that shit you were talking? It's like I was just talking shit.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I used to be weirded out by it. I mean, not saying that it happens now, but it's just like I don't know what I'm trying to say. It just got a little weird in my head. I'm just like, no. I've had this conversation with my coworkers a lot, and it's so funny. People have mixed feelings about this. Do you talk during sex? Or are you just quiet?
What do you mean by talk? Be like, yeah, girl.
yeah. Like do you hype them up? Because if you don't, someone else will. Someone else is gonna be in your girl's ear just. Is he tu novio? No te mama el culo. Just saying, bro.
I have some girls. I'd be like, yeah.
Do you ever find it?
They're all right, and just imagine you're like, yeah.
The fuck, boy. Sometimes it could probably get weird. I just don't like. What do you like? I never understood what's really supposed to be said. I just start saying random shit. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
What the fuck do you say? Saying random shit sometimes.
I don't know. It's just weird, I guess.
I be getting fucking what's that shit called? Foreign.
Huh?
I be getting like Borat. Be going into like Borat.
What the fuck?
It's like I'm just joking. How funny would that be though?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. That's not Borat. What is that? Fucking, could I be Canadian?
That's Canadian.
It's like, oh yeah.
No, is that Canadian?
That's your spot.
No, you're doing like a fucking Austin Powers type accent or something.
Austin Powers like, yeah, baby.
Oh no, yeah. I don't know what type of shit you're on right now.
Smoking a pancake.
Yeah.
Trying to get smoking a pancake. But yeah, no, I just always like. These are like things that don't really get talked about just because it's weird, bro. Like,
I guess there's no right way.
I don't think there's a right way. I guess it's like whatever like you guys are both feeling.
Whatever you're feeling in the moment, I guess, yeah.
But like, that whole, no. But no, at work, we used to talk about this shit all the time because it was just like, because there was one girl that would just be like, what the fuck are you supposed to say?
Yeah.
Like, and then she would start making like fucking like she'd be like, oh yeah, oh that she started making it's fucking. I think it's Norwegian. It's like a Norwegian. I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah. We would just start fucking laughing. But do you think a girl sometimes gets offended if you're not willing to go down on them?
I never had that happen to me. Or I haven't met a girl that's been like, oh,
that would get mad.
Yeah,
like you wouldn't pull like a who's the fucking DJ Khaled, the one that says that he doesn't go down on girls, he don't eat the box, and everybody's like, you big as shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him. It was him and Fat Joe. Fat Joe said it too, and everybody was making fun of him. They're like, you're fat as shit. How do you? That's the one thing you don't eat.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny as shit though. It's like, you're fat as shit and that's the one thing you won't eat. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
No, there was a coworker that we had that was like that. He would say all the time that he's like, fuck no, I am never gonna go down a girl. And then the girls at work would like, I guess I don't want to say they want to get offended, but they'd be like, no wonder you're divorced. Or like, they'll say some wild shit to him about it. Like, no wonder you're divorced. You haven't grown up in life and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, damn, like, y'all bitches really mad about this shit. So it's just weird to me.
Another question is, do you think girls get mad if guys don't eat ass? I feel like, yeah, some girls are into that, but then if you don't do it, they get mad.
I think some girls are into it, but they won't. They're not the ones who. A lot of girls won't pursue it, like off rip.
Yeah,
they're not gonna pursue it. But I think that's like something that's talked about like in the beginning stages too. Like a guy, like I've told people like, I ain't doing that ass shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
There's some people that do. I mean, you know, kudos, ayo, whatever your sex drive is, your sex drive is. You like eating ass, you like eating ass. It is what it is for you. But I don't think females would get mad about that. Because I've talked to some people about it, and they're just like, I mean, if he wants to do it, he can do it. Like, I'm not going to push anybody down there for it. Yeah. But I just think that if you're a guy and that you eat ass off rip, off rip, you wild.
So like a fucking like a night out, like a girl from the club type shit.
Yeah, like the first, yeah, bro. Because you don't. Number one, they've been sweating. They got fucking what's that word you like to say? Swamp ass.
Swamp ass.
They've got fucking swamp ass, and you just took them home straight from the club, bro. The club was like 90 fucking degrees in there, and you just straight eating ass, son. You wild.
Yeah.
Hell no, like, son, have her go clean up at least. Get her some baby wipes or something, boy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now the question is, because I've had a coworker that said it. This is back when I used to work at Sprint. Dog, I'd never let him live this shit down. Having it done to you, like, I remember. So the way that topic went, right? Like, everybody was going around, was like, yo, have you eaten ass? Have you eaten ass before? Everybody's like, no. Like, nah, we ain't doing that shit. Like, nah. Everybody was in cahoots with it, right? Everybody was like, nah, fuck no. Nobody eating ass. Okay. And then he was with it too, right? He's like, nah, I would never eat ass. And then I'd probably say, like, 2 weeks later, a topic about ass eating came out again, and this man was like, I mean, does the gooch count? You know, and we're just like... I was like, well, technically speaking, it don't count because it ain't right there. You just on the line, brother. You just on the line. And then like it's like, all right, whatever, like, cool. And then this man and then I'd say like another 2 weeks pass, and then the whole top, and then we bring up him. I was like, nah, this man's like eating the gooch, right? And he's just like, and then he goes, you know, it's like, nah, it's like, then he goes to, no, I've never licked the gooch. I've never. It's like the ass though. And then we're just like, fuck you mean ass? And he was just like, bro, like, it's like, bro, like, if that's what the girl likes, if that's what she wants. And then I will never forget this, bro, because it was in the middle of the fucking sales floor. Sprint used to be wild, bro. Like, working for Sprint was wild. It was the middle of the fucking sales floor. And I'm just like, she's like, yeah, man, if the girls like it, why would you not do something that the girl likes? I was like, yeah, and the girl likes dick. You gonna suck dick too? And I was like, and then, bro, everybody started laughing. And then from there on, bro, like, we never brought up the whole ass eating concept again because it's just like, bro, I mean, like I said, like, it's just, I think it just comes down to preference, to each their own. Like, if you do it, you do it. Like, it is what it is. Like,
I'm not talking about not gonna lie. I feel like all girls are into that.
Talking about it younger wise, like, it was just like, it was like, fuck no.
Yeah, it's all disgusting.
As you're getting
as you get older, like, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like, and whatever.
Yeah. Maybe all girls do like it.
I come to a conclusion. I think all girls really do like that. Some might say no, I don't, but I feel like when it came down to it, like, and he just does it.
If you want to know if a girl likes anal, the best. Remember, I showed you this back at Chicken Cheese. The best thing to say around a girl if you're trying to figure shit out is by saying all girls like anal, right? And you just look right. And if she says no, she's tried it.
Yeah. And
you might be able to get her to try it too. I'm just saying.
Might be the lucky one.
I'm just saying, you know. Yeah. Brian Hacks, 12-13. Come back for more next week. It's just, yeah, I mean, like we were saying, as we're getting older, I mean, shit is what it is. I don't think that, because I don't really ask girls those questions because those are like really personal questions, unless like we really know, like our friend Angie. Yeah. Like that's been a topic that's been brought up. Yeah. And it's just like, you know, like from what she said, she was like, well, you know, if a guy wants to do it.
Yeah.
So I maybe girls are down for it.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it's just up to the guy. And then I've always had guys tell me all the time that eat ass. I'm just like, you eat ass.
Your
But, you know, but I say it like that just to be funny about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really just, you know.
Your face like, you eat ass.
You eat ass. Yeah, no, it's just don't fucking share nothing with them either. No, but I only do that just to like make a joke out of it because it's like, bro, you eat ass. But a lot of people have told me it's like, oh well, you know, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
The girls love it. You know, you gonna do whatever it takes to pleasure your girl, which is facts. That's true. But you know, it's just, I don't know, not my cup of tea. It might not be a cup of tea for other people. Life could change and it could be something completely different in my 50s. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, it is what it is on that aspect. Yeah. How the fuck did we get into ass eating?
I know, right? We first talking about truckers and rights.
Yeah. And then truckers, rights, fucking fears. What are your fears? And then fucking Vinny. Oh, because we're talking about slutting your girl out. There you go. Yeah. I think everybody should be like that, bro. Like, respectfully though, you know, slut your girl out, let your girl slut you out. You know, fellas, if your girl's going out with her friends, pass her that 20. You know, get her a few shots in her. Let her know that when she comes home,
loosen up real quick.
You got her ready. Yeah. I mean, you know, girls going to drag you to the bed anyway, so might as well just be ready for it. You feel me? Did you know that it's Applebee's and I just found out too, Applebee's and Red Robin, they have the Tito's lemonade in that joint? No. Dog, you can go to Trapplebee's now and get fucking
Trapple?
Yeah, Trapplebee's, son. That's what it's called. Trapplebee's, bro. You get that Tito's lemonade. No. Slut each other out real quick, bro. Just
I've never heard that.
Go home and do your business. Hey, Fuzz, there you go. There's a date right there for you guys. You guys trying to win go to Trapplebee's.
Don't they got the 2 for $20 or some bullshit like that?
8, bro.
Is it Applebee's?
So not only are you getting trashed at Trapplebee's, you getting the 2 for $22 on there. That's a bargain. Yeah. So you telling me for $60 you get to feed your joint, slut her out, and then go home and get some? Come on, cut. That's a win-win for every situation. I mean, I'm not saying that Applebee's is like the best food ever because it's not.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, never been in there. If you balling on if you trying to ball on $1, bro.
What food do they have? There's like American shit, like
it's like regular shit, like steak, burgers, shit like that.
Gotcha.
But no, like me and my girl went there. I probably saw like a month ago, 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. And then like it's actually on the menu. Like you can see that they have the Tito's. What is it? Vodka? It's Tito's vodka.
Yeah, it's vodka.
And then it's a blue drink, but it comes in like, you know, those simple lemonade joints, like those big bottles of like Simply Lemonade.
Yeah.
So it comes in like a pitcher like that, and then it's already mixed in for you.
Gotcha.
My brother-in-law says that it's more juice than it is liquor.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, that's even better for you. You feel me? You know, you start sipping on that joint, and all of a sudden it hits you like how it hit Jorge yesterday.
Hey, man, that shit hit him hard.
Yeah, poor guy. It's going to be okay, though. He's going to survive.
Yeah. But, all right, so now this is like off topic to like, we're going to hit another left turn now.
Okay.
How do you feel about people dressing up for school? Like high school. So, you know, you're in high school. When I mean dressing up as in like getting, like some girls getting really dressed up just to go to school. Makeup, everything, like shit like that. I never understood that. I don't know why.
I used to flame people for that because I'm just like, bro, you got a quince after this? I used to fucking flame people for that. But no, I mean, to each their own. I mean, for some girls, I mean, especially for like a lot of Spanish girls, that's the only time they're really allowed out of the house.
Yeah,
you feel me? So they're gonna just doll themselves out. I mean, so let's look at that now, right? Nowadays, people get dressed up just to go to the gas station just because they haven't got dressed up in a while. Yeah. So it was the same thing for the girls back in high school. As a matter of fact, same bitches from high school that are doing it now older. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I used to flame people when they would walk in there with like super like. The whole birthday thing, when they were celebrating your birthday at fucking school,
I hated that shit.
And the girl always had a fucking. You knew it was a girl's birthday because she had the tightest dress on. Yeah. She was wearing fucking heels, and she had
barely could walk in it. Probably,
fucking over there looking like a fucking newborn deer and shit. And then everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, your birthday,
Exactly.
bitch! I can't see the front of the class because of your balloons now. Can you put that shit that way?
Especially when they're walking home, like, you better be careful. I might pop that bitch.
Nah, but I mean, good for them celebrating. You know, they're dressing up, happy for them. But honestly,
I would be old.
I
I would
never
always
care
be in
unless if I
sweats.
knew the person. Then I'd try to like start cooking. But if I didn't know the person, then I just left it as is. Like,
Yeah, I just
people
didn't
dress how they
understand.
dress. I mean,
that's
because it's kind of like dressing up for the first day of school. Like, you can't sit here and tell me you did not used to put your shoes on the side, had that joint
Maybe the shoes,
all
yes.
laid out, ready to go, because you know it was the first day of school. You had your new jeans on, your new T-shirt on, you had your fucking new fucking. For me, it was Air Force Ones. I always had a brand new fresh pair of white Air Force Ones on the first day of school, bro. Always.
Did your parents used to get you like one shoe throughout the year? Like that would be your new shoe for the whole year, or
so
would
those
you...
white ones would be black by June. So start of school
By
was
June.
September. By June of the same year, it would be like if there were black Air Forces.
Yeah.
And then they'd feel bad for me, like, all right, we'll get you a new pair of shoes for the new school year.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's how that worked out.
Yeah, that's how my parents, they got me like one shoe for the year.
I never understood kids that used to come to school with different pairs. Like, I was just like, could never be me.
What do you mean?
That always came in, like, all the kids that used to buy the Jordans and shit during school and everything. I was like, could never be me. It wasn't until I started working at Chuck E. Cheese where I could afford them.
Yeah.
And then I'd buy them, and then but that was with my own money. Like,
Yeah,
my parents would never in their life spend $200 on a fucking pair of shoes for me, bro. But I mean, it was 8 of us growing up, so I can't really complain when
I think the
money
most,
had to be shared around with everybody.
The most expensive shoe I think my dad got me, I think it was like $180. Some Jordans.
He probably bitched about it too.
Nah, it was like a birthday gift.
Probably puta carajo.
It was
Carajo de mierda.
Was it a birthday gift or was it like Christmas? Something like that, one of the two. And then he was like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Oh, I want some Jordans." And then we went to Finish Line.
Were those the
and bought
13s?
them. Nah.
Oh.
I don't even remember what the fuck they were, to be honest. I remember they were just white and red.
They used to be so much more easier to get Jordans back in the day, bro. I mean, yeah, you might have gotten robbed in the parking lot, but now with all the bots and everything, it's just so stupid.
Yo, speaking of that, I saw a picture of what I don't really remember, but Foot Locker used to have their shoes used to be with a bunch of like ones and all that. Mm-hmm. How back in the day, like how easy it was to get ones from like the shoes, and now like it's hard as fuck.
They used to have commercials, bro. Like back in like the 80s and 90s for Jordans. They used to have commercials like, oh, like come in and get yourself the Jordan 1 Chicago, the Chicagos, and like they were like, bro, they're like $100 for like that pair. That now, like if you still have a pair back from the 90s, that shit's worth more than like $10K, depending on the condition that they're in. Shoe reselling is fucking wild, bro.
It's crazy. No, it's funny because I saw this thing.
So much money, but you also lose so much money.
That like some guy was talking about his reps, and he has like a shitload of reps. So he's like, I got real shoes, and he's like, and I got a lot of reps. He's like, why? Because they're just shoes. They're meant to be worn. He's like, most of you guys are bitching about it. He's like, but he's like, if you really think about it, he's like, we all can afford these shoes when they release to public. They only cost like $200, $250 max. It's the resellers that boost the fuck out of the price and fuck everyone over.
Personally, I wouldn't wear any reps, but that is just for the main reason because it's just something that I grew up with that you just don't do. You feel me? People can wear them. If I can see it on your feet and if I can tell that they're reps, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna blow you up or anything like that. Some reps, like you said, you're not able to see the difference. Like a lot of Yeezys, they have gotten it down to the T. Like you got to be careful if you're buying a Yeezy.
But some reps are getting really good though. Like
that's
from what I've seen, they're really good.
But there's always gonna be a flaw, and it's just like.
But that's the thing. You're out in the streets. You're out in the streets. You be like, oh, you're not gonna know this guy has fucking reps. You really got to take off the shoe and look.
Facts. Yes. No. You're right. Facts. Yeah. It's personally, I just wouldn't wear any reps.
I'm getting reps. I don't give a fuck. I'm not willing to spend no fucking $400 on a pair of shoes.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't give a fuck.
Everybody do their own.
So everyone out there watching this, your boys got reps. Suck my ass. Except for the Yeezys over there, they're real. But
talking about getting swindled, right? Because you don't watch TV, I don't think you've ever seen this, but I know you probably heard of it. I forgot what the name of the show is, but there was a guy that they did a Netflix special on that swindled women out of millions of dollars. Did you hear about
I
this?
heard about that. Yeah, I did.
Bro,
There's like a documentary or some shit, right?
Bro, when I tell you that these bitches were finessed, they were finessed, and it's not merely like, oh, he finessed them out of like $2,000 or anything,
like 50 G's and shit like that.
He would finesse them out of so much money. Like this one lady was just her. It was 10 mil.
10 mil.
$10 million.
This bitch gotta be like a fucking multi-millionaire or some shit.
Yeah, but still, even to a multi-millionaire, 10 mil is still 10 mil.
Yeah.
You feel me? And bro, he got her ass good. I don't understand.
What?
Some of these bitches be dumb, bro. It's just what it is.
And I'm now thinking about some girls, people are be like, yo, I can't believe he did that, or he's such a dickhead. But you gotta think about, let's flip the roles. There's girls out there doing that to guys.
There is. Did you hear about the?
Hey, my guy, whatever his name is, keep chasing that bag. And sure,
they actually got him in jail. They actually got him in jail.
Yeah,
not for the money thing. It wasn't for the money
for
scheme,
something else. Yeah.
Which I mean, I guess I don't know if you call that a win because he's not in jail for what you wanted him to be in jail for.
Keep getting your money.
But no, he's about to get sued by the family that he was portraying to be a part of. That's another thing. So he is about to get sued for that. I don't know if that lawsuit is going to go through. But because he was pretending to be like the son of a diamond, like a very famous diamond person, that's not the case, obviously. So he's gonna get sued for that. That
would be considered. Is it called slander? No, slander is when you're bashing.
No, but it would be slander because it's slander to the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think that is what the
I think it was considered. Yeah,
but no, you're right because there are women that are doing this to men.
Yeah.
But it's never at that high stake. However, did you hear about the story? But like this just happened. There was a girl in New York that got a guy to come to her apartment in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, I sent it to you.
Yeah, she kidnapped him.
Yeah.
And tortured him, and then she, had his brother on FaceTime.
He was
trying to get him to pay the $100,000
stabbed and shit. Yeah, they will stab him live.
That's
or whatever.
fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But now, ladies, get your money up. That guy took $10 million from you.
Get your money up, not your funny
City
up.
Boys is up,
Get
son.
your money up, not your funny up. You know what I'm saying?
However that fucking guy used to do.
What the fuck?
That's what the guy used to do.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that's what you fucking got. It's a guy that, it's a guy that fucking walks around and is like, get your money up, not your funny up. Whatever the fuck he used to do.
Hell no.
Shit was so funny. No, but
I don't even know where I heard that. To be honest, I don't even know.
I sent it to you. It's a dude like because like a guy was making fun of him for having. I think he had like suede red pants or whatever.
Is it the Italian guy?
No.
The guy that the gabagoo.
Yeah. No. It was some black dude. But yeah, now, bro, these females got finessed, bro. At $10 million. Do you know how he did it too? Did you actually?
I heard that basically he would tell him, how's it go? Like he needed the money really bad, and he's like, "I'll pay you back."
Yeah. So first he'll pretend like he's trying to like date you, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you
he would take you to fancy ass like
So let's say you met a girl on Tinder. You would take her out. He would take her to a fancy restaurant. So he'd pay for everything.
Yeah.
And then like it would be like for some of these women it'd be like, oh, like he's just a friend, right? Mm-hmm. And so then like he would just be your friend, and then he'd be like, oh, like how you doing? He would hit them up. And then, like, he would send them pictures of him living a lavish lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, driving Lambos, driving Ferraris, McLarens, all that good shit. Taking a private jet, all that, right? He'll take pictures of that. He's like, oh, yeah. And then he'll talk to him like normal, right? And then all of a sudden, he'd be like, hey, like, I'm trying to meet up with you. Can you pay for my flight? So that's where it would start off at. Like, he's like, for some reason, something's going on with my American Express card. Can you? And then, like, little by little. And then as he's getting their trust... And then he'll be like, oh, like, there's something going on with my business. I got to figure this stuff out for my business. Ask for more money.
Yeah.
And they'll send it to him. And he'll be like, I promise you I'll pay you back. For one girl that they, like, really interviewed, like, he would send her pictures of, like, watches and stuff. Like, I'm going to go and pawn this watch really quickly. Mm-hmm. And then I'll send you the money. And then she'll wait for the money. Never get it. Shit was so wild, bro, how you fucking finesse all these women out of all this much money. It's fucking crazy. It just goes to show you can't really just trust anybody that just because they seem nice doesn't mean that they always have the greatest intentions for you. You would know all about that.
Why did I know that was gonna come right at me? You got throwing shade at me.
You would know all about that.
Nah, man.
Yeah, boy.
Nah.
You know, shout out to one girl that likes to look at our videos.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Shout out
to finally making.
She wanted to be at, right? So if you're watching right now, an hour and 17 into this, here's your at right now. So shout out to you.
Yeah, what's your name?
We do not discuss that.
No, I thought she said she wanted to be added.
No, yeah, that's the shout out. She ain't gonna get her name out there. She don't deserve that yet on the podcast.
Yeah, congratulations. Stop being a dumbass and stop letting this dumbass take you out now.
You gotta chill, bro.
Oh, man.
I wonder, not thinking about
We'll bring you one day on the podcast so we can all just squash the beef.
Fuck no.
So we can squash the beef.
Fuck no.
You would be my what is that shit called?
Guest.
My guest, and he won't know about it.
Fuck
You'll sit right here.
Fuck no. Anyways, I wonder. Think about it. Like when, like eventually, I feel like I'm gonna bump into her like in DC or some shit.
No, I don't think so. I think that she.
But then again,
I think she just knew where you were at and should make herself available around that area. I could be wrong.
Who knows?
Yeah, but
yeah. I feel like one day we're gonna bump
into each other already.
No, we're gonna bump. But you gotta think about. I don't go out. I really don't.
Yeah, but like the places she goes out to, you don't really go out to.
Yeah, we don't go to the same places too, and then so.
Maryland is too much of a big place for you guys to really bump into each other, so I wouldn't really worry about it. But if you guys do, buy her a drink, apologize, and then let her be on her merry way.
You funny.
You feel me?
You funny. You thought like shit, I'm gonna buy her a drink. Speaking of, like, do you buy girls when you used to go to clubs? Do you buy girls drinks? I've never bought a girl a drink.
No.
In my fucking life.
There are like friends that I'm with.
No, yeah, if they're in the friend group, then yeah, but like random stranger.
You know what? Let me take that back because I did buy a girl a drink to give you a dance.
Oh, okay.
So when we turned 21, when we first went out, the first
no,
girl
but I'm talking about like a girl you're like you find a girl attractive.
No, I've never bought a girl a drink.
Yeah, I've never bought one.
No,
I think it's.
Would it count because you were on a date and I sent you guys drinks? Would that count?
I don't think so. You sent it to me. You sent it to me.
Both of y'all.
Yeah.
I sent it to Shorty too, but.
And she didn't even drink it.
Disrespectful as.
Yeah. I drank it for her though.
But I mean, I could understand though. Like, you don't ever want to take a random person's drink because you don't know if it's spiked with anything. So you know what? Good looks for her. I didn't spike it though. I was just trying to be, courteous to y'all.
When that waiter came, he was like, chupapi muña. I'm like, huh? He called me off guard. I'm like, what? And then he said,
yeah, because I remember I was like, yo, can you go to that table over there, give them 2 beers and be like, chupapi muñeño?
Yeah.
I was like, he'll understand. And then he just started laughing. He was like, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have anything else?
Do I have anything else? Let me check. My handy dandy. Okay, let's do this. I got a couple things.
Okay.
Do
you
ever feel like you're running out of time, just in life in general?
Yes, because when you look at the thing is like the best way to put it, because I saw this like all over Instagram whenever the people are talking about kids, but it can go for your life too. Like the days are long,
yeah,
but the years are short.
Yeah, but not just kids. I'm just talking about everything. Like
no, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
though, like
career wise.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Like you could take that thing, that quote, and it can provide anything in life because it's true. Like our days are long, but the years are short. Like like 2019 was for us. It could just feel like it was yesterday. This whole pandemic thing feels like it was just yesterday. It's already been 2 years. Like that's crazy.
2 years of bullshit.
So like yeah, man, I'm always feeling like but that's the thing though, like it's the difference of feeling like you're running out of time because you want to accomplish something and then running out of time just because you're just like, damn, like I'm just getting old.
Yeah.
I personally feel like I'm just running out of time getting old. There are parts of me sometimes where I feel like I'm running out of time life wise where I'm just like, bro, like I want a house by this time. But it's just like days are going by so quickly, and I'm trying to catch up that it's just like fuck. But then I take a step back and I'm just like, I'm on the right track. I just need to chill out with, because you're always gonna have those times where you're just like doubting yourself and shit. So it's just stopping and just trying to slow down the time that you're at right now, and just like for me, I just try to enjoy where I'm in right now. Like, I'm enjoying like. There's no reason to stress about the past because it's the past. Yeah. There's nothing, ain't shit you can change for what happened long ago.
You just learn.
Exactly. And then you can't stress about the future because you don't know what, you don't know what's going to happen. Everything's always going to be in God's hands.
Yeah.
And all you can do is just walk blindly by the faith that you have and just see where it takes you. Because no matter what and no matter how much we try and how good that we think we are at predicting people are always going to be unpredictable and you don't know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. So there's no reason for you to stress about future. There's no reason for you to stress about your past. Just worry about what's here and what's now and control what you can control. That's the way I try to look at it. What about you?
Running out of time. I try not to really think like so you know how you mentioned like, oh, I want to have a house at a certain like age or whatever. I try not to think of it. I don't try to put a time frame. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't want to be like I have to be 30 and a millionaire or 35 and married. If it happens, like we said, if it happens, it happens. I just let it just fall into place. Like the whole girlfriend thing. Yeah, some people might be like, yo, you're fucking 27, like get a girlfriend or be fucking married, all that bullshit. Me,
I don't think that part is. I don't think that's the most important part. I think
as of my life right now, that's not important to me right now. Having a girlfriend, I'm just enjoying my life and shit. But yeah, I try just not to put like a time frame up because then once you put that, then you feel like you said getting stressed out, and then you're like shit.
Yeah. No, I don't. It's so yes and no. I am putting a time frame on it because it's like it's at, I'm putting it at an age where I want it. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing, right? I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like I already know it's gonna happen, but I think for me it's just a mere fact of like the financial part of it. Like you're like for it to happen financially wise, you have to be there, and it has to match up with the time of it, right? I'm trying to like fucking hold this. So my time space is here. Financially wise, I need it here for that when to happen, right?
Yeah.
However, now that I'm looking at it through a different perspective, I'm just like, bro, like I already know it's gonna happen. Like, it could happen early. It could end up happening earlier if that's what's meant to be.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I think right now is just I'm just trying to live life now and just live it day by day. And because it's crazy now that I say it like that because there's a movie that came out like way back. It's a little romance com type shit. So you definitely probably wouldn't have watched it.
I'd probably fall asleep.
It's called About Time. And it's about a guy that can travel back in time, right? Like all he has to do, like, and it's like a family secret that only the men in the family are able to do it. So he turns of age. I think he turned 18 or something, 21 maybe. And his dad tells him like, hey, like family secret, like you can time travel.
Okay.
And so then like all they have to do is like walk into like a closed area, dark. You got to think about the time you want to go back to. Like you can't go back in time and like kill Hitler or anything like that. He's like, because you weren't born during that time. He said, but any time during your life you can go back into and relive that part and like change what you want to change or whatever, right?
That sounds pretty cool.
So then the kid goes. At first he's like, I'm not gonna believe my dad. He goes and does it, and he's like, what the fuck? Like it's real, right? And so then one of the advices that his dad gave him was like, live your, because he has many chances to relive the day. So he's just like, so on that day, relive the day as a normal you. He said when you go to sleep at night, go back, relive it all over again, but with a different perspective. Like look for the little things that you weren't able to see back then. So like the clip then goes into like him like having like to him it would be like a shitty day, like it would just be like a whatever day. Then he closes his eyes, goes back in time, and then he goes and he sees it through like a different perspective, and then he's like so much more happier. Okay. And then he does it the third time again, and then just to see it, but he doesn't change. He's like, but don't change anything. Just live it like how you know it's gonna live out, and just go with whatever happens. And he's like, that right there is the like that's how you become happy in life. And I think for us, since we can't go back in time, is trying to do that now. Look for the little things that make you happy, and just try to make that your whole world. You feel me? Like when I go home, I'm gonna see Messi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see that little fat bulldog running around. That makes me happy because it's just like, bro, like he's always happy to see you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm trying to look at it now. If that makes sense.
For sure.
Yeah.
It makes sense. For sure.
But going back to you, because you're saying you're not trying to put a time clock on it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that could affect you trying to have goals? Because goals, you need to have a time span for it.
No, so okay, yeah. I do have goals, and then but how can I say this? You gotta give me like an example now. For some reason, I don't even know how to like.
So let's say this podcast thing.
Oh, yeah. There's goals, of course. We spoke about it, like the yearly goals. See what we can do. But I'm not really. I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to even say, to be honest. Me personally, I don't think it affects me.
Okay.
So
you have goals. You're just not putting a time frame to that goal. Like you're just like whatever. When it happens, it happens.
Yeah, like it's gonna happen. It happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't even know how to like explain it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't even know like how to put it into words.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
They might not get what you're saying.
Yeah, probably people watching.
I get it because I just know you and I know how stupid you are. But yeah, no, I mean,
like me going to the gym, yeah, that's like my fucking the goal is to fucking be just ripped, like lean, like these like influencers. That would be a cool goal to be. Do you think
some of them take something though, bro? Like
you know what's funny? Me and Jorge were talking about it. Some of these guys, there's one dude, he was like, I'm going to tell you something about this fitness industry and no one is too scared to talk. He's like, all these guys are muscle heads, you see. They've most likely tried steroids. They're not going to admit it. They're not going to admit it. So. He's like, but look at the physique. There's no way in hell anyone out here is 100% natural. They've taken it at least once.
I think so too. It's just the mere fact that like because I don't know what the term is for you guys that like you're never big enough.
Yeah, the
like,
body,
the bodybuilders are never big enough.
Yeah,
and so then they always find whatever means in order for them to be able to get to what they would prefer to be their perfect body. Yeah. So at one point, I mean, it has to be right.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you can achieve that type of body.
You can, yeah,
with hard work and dedication, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Good job to y'all though. I mean, y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all ripped out here. But yeah. I mean, let's be real. If you took some stories, you took some stories, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Feel me? But so now I see, because I saw this one video where there was this guy on camera trying to ask another guy, like, is he all natural? He's like, dog, just tell me the truth, like, yes or no. And the guy's like, well, you've seen my workout plan. He's like, that's not you saying yes or no if you're natural. and then that guy's like manager or bodyguard came over and was like, dude, like, he's not gonna answer this question. Like, so of course he's all natural. Like, you guys have been seeing him on YouTube, and he's like, why are you asking or trying to make drama? Mm-hmm. So I guess it is like thing.
I think I know who you're.
I think it's a big thing in that industry to see if I guess people would just rather lie about it than be truthful. But I mean, like, what's the difference between you taking steroids to get big like that and then women going to go change their body? It's kind of like the same thing.
I guess, yeah, if you put it that way.
Kind of, like people that go and get like
Botox.
Yeah, Botox. That's like the same shit. You're putting shit into your face in order to make it appear.
Yeah.
You know what I find weird about Botox? That the people that keep doing it and they know that their face is getting numb, and at one point they're not going to be able to react to anything, but they still continue to do it.
How long does that shit even stay in your face?
Oh, that I don't know.
I think it's like a couple
But there's
months.
people that their face is stuck and they're just like.
I think it looks weird.
And then like if they're laughing at you, they're like, and they can't really move.
So Botox and fillers would be considered the same thing, right? Or no? I don't know if you know.
No, I think Botox is what relaxes your face.
Okay.
Fillers is what's supposed to like plump up that area.
Yeah. So I know people
Botox,
get it,
so like, people that get wrinkles and everything, like I don't want wrinkles. Okay. Botox. I want my lips to be luscious.
Yeah.
Filler.
Gotcha. True.
Yeah. Remember that trend that went around because of Kylie Jenner, and then everybody was using a cup to fucking make their lips so fucking fat? That shit was so
Have
funny,
you tried it?
Bro. Fuck no, I am not that stupid to fucking do that to my lips.
I haven't done it or thought about it, but
do you think with these lips, do you think I need to fucking do that? Come on, son. My shit's already fat as it is.
Alright, well, I don't even know what else to talk about.
Oh, was that it? Was that all that you had?
I have some more stuff. You still want to continue?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have one more topic and then we can end it.
All right. Well, I already know this one. What? Have you ever felt lonely before?
Why are we getting into this shit? Have I ever felt lonely? Yes. Yes, there was a point in time where I did feel lonely.
Okay.
Explain. Lonely is a crazy feeling to have.
And I felt that, literally. I felt that.
Just last week.
It's my life. I felt that in the beginning of pandemic, actually.
Really?
Yeah. And I've never spoken. Now you're gonna hear it right now. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, I felt lonely. Beginning pandemic. What's it called? When my dad when he first went to Bolivia for the flight for the pilot school or whatever. Yeah. For those 3 months, that's when before I wasn't even talking to Angie like that. That's when, right? Yeah, it was like when I wasn't friends with her at the time.
Oh yeah, because the whole fucking situation with Lil Dick first happened.
No, that's because we didn't talk. We didn't like reconnect or whatever.
Oh,
we were still friends. We were still friends with Mark.
Okay, yeah.
And then that's when Mark was like, we just stopped hanging out. I guess that's when he started being more distant, right? Mm-hmm. And I just started like just thinking about just life. I'm like, damn, I really don't hang out with no one. Like people from high school, I don't hang out with them. They don't go out my way. I'm like, I don't go out my way either to hang out with them. I always talk to you because we play video games and shit with Jorge. But then besides, I was like, damn, I started feeling like depressed. I was like, yo, this is like fucking, like in a dark hole. I was like, I have no one to talk to. Like, I felt lonely. Like, I really felt lonely at that time. I was like, damn, I really, like, it just hit me. I was like, I don't have friends. I'm like, is it a bad way that I don't have friends? I'm like, I have no one to talk to. I'm like, this is fucking boring. And
I got
shit.
you.
So I felt like alone those 3 months. Like I hid it. Cause you probably, I don't know if you even noticed. Just me being a dumbass, I just hide it. Just my stupidity.
Yeah,
but
I just think that's just what a guy does usually. Cause I hid my loneliness.
Yeah.
I felt lonely. I'd probably, I can't really put a date on it because I can't really remember how far back it was. But yeah, dog, loneliness is a weird ass feeling to have, man. Like, cause like you have people there, but it's like you don't have people there. You feel me? And so then with my whole thing is just like, I don't know. Once again, I don't really ever talk to anybody when it comes to like feelings or anything like that. So I think you feel the most loneliest when you bottle a whole bunch of shit in,
emotion,
and you're not gonna, and you can't release it. And so because you've held it in and you're holding that in and you're bottling it in, it just ends up like fucking with you mentally wise. Yeah. And so,
I think that's what happened to me.
And that's what ends up happening with you feeling like, because like I have my family there that I can talk to. I had friends that I could talk to, but it's just like, to myself, it's like, I'm not going to burden anybody with my burdens. There's no reason for that to happen. And so that's when I would just drink. And then drinking was my friend, bro, because like people say that you don't, like drinking wise, you don't, like it's a getaway, because like drinking alcohol is known as a drug. Yeah. It's a gateway. Well, no, they don't consider it a gateway drug because that's more of weed and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I personally would consider alcohol a gateway drug because it still allows for you to get away from the situation that you're in, because it puts you in a whole different other type of mind state. Yeah. And then with that happening, like honestly, it's just like being down that low, you become friends with your demons. You feel me? And like everything that and everything, yeah, bro. Like you just dap them up now, and it's just like, I saw this one thing that was fucking crazy. I'm gonna read it to you, and I actually saved this one. I'm glad that I said demons because it just brought it right back into my mind.
Dad, you're gonna talk about your dad?
No, fuck no.
Just Satan himself.
Someone said no, but it's just, the devil is your dad. Lucifer is your father.
Your papa.
That's your father. No, but it was like
he gave you a kiss on the forehead.
Somebody,
like shit.
Shut the fuck up. Somebody posted, it was like, I don't know if I'm fighting demons anymore or if I'm the demon. Ooh. And I could probably say that was 100% me a couple years back. And it's just like, once you make do with your demons and what you're fighting, bro, like not really anything disturbs you anymore. Like, I'm not saying that it's a not peace thing, because obviously it's not when it's your demons, but it just helps you cope with things much more better than what it did. Yeah. And then I saw this other thing. We're about to go away from this whole fucking sad shit. Okay. Fuck this whole sad shit. I'm gonna bring it to something funny.
All right, let's finish it off with this one.
All right.
Yeah.
So it goes, social media be having me thinking if she don't respond in 5 minutes, she getting raw dog by my arch nemesis.
Yo,
I don't know where that whole shit started from though, bro. I mean, let's be real though. Like, if a bitch hits you up at 10 a.m. and then doesn't hit you back up until like 10 p.m. Talking about, oh, I fell asleep.
Hell no.
Nah, bro. Like she was. Yeah, come on, son.
Everyone's on their fucking phone.
Don't get fucking
This time of age, don't give me that bullshit.
Like a couple hours, like here and there.
But that
like
I can't be. That's kind of like
no, because you're dumb. Yeah,
that's
you.
being a hypocrite.
You get your back cracked. That's what it is. Hey, ladies, if he's not responding, it's because he's the one that's getting his back cracked.
Nah,
don't worry about it. All right.
Nah. If I'm banging chicks, I'm banging weights, bro. I'm in the weight room. Fuck out of here.
No, but yeah, dude, like it's so funny how that really became like a thing for Twitter. Like, if she don't respond or if he doesn't respond this time, like go ahead, bud, or go ahead, sis. Like, find yourself someone who actually does care. It's just so funny because it's like, bro, like we have our lives, man. We're all doing what we need to do. You know. But then again, sometimes we're lying to ourselves, you know? She's busy. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know? You over here be sitting down being like, I ain't gonna fucking respond back. And then all of a sudden, as soon as they send you that message, you're just like, oh, hi there. Hey there. Hold there. That is so fucking funny, though. I could not stop laughing. It's like, you guys have me thinking if she don't reply back in 5 minutes, she's getting clapped by my arch nemesis. Right? That shit was so... Oh, hold on. The fucking comments is what's even funnier about the situation. So the comments on it, right? Where the fuck is this shit? I'm gonna read a couple comments and then that's how we'll end it. She's getting her guts rearranged right now. She's moaning his name harder than she's ever moaned yours. It slipped out and she rushed to slip it back in. He's throwing it in her jalooper right now. I don't know what the fuck that is. And she's enjoying every bit of it. Just GTS, bro. I don't know what GTS is.
GTS, yeah.
It's like they're just telling on. That's just telling on you. It's those days she don't answer for hours. Nah, that's not one.
You read it and you're like, yeah. Nah.
I was like, while you chilling, your crush is getting fucked right now. Thanks for ruining my night, bro.
That's funny.
There's a guy that says, oh no, because there's a person that actually had like an actual thing about it. And it's like, what the fuck I say? But I just bumped into my ex and we kissed. It was nothing though. I swear, LMAO. Why aren't you responding? You're so childish. My ex was the one that kissed me. It's not really a big deal, LOL. Bro, those are probably the hardest ones. It's like, damn, bro. Fucking cheating ass. Not only by your arch nemesis, she also arching that back for him. Stay safe.
Hey.
It's like, nah, social media has you thinking you have an arch nemesis. And it's like, she went from LMFAO to LOL. I lost her.
That's funny as shit.
Man, these ones are just so funny. But yeah, it's so weird how social media can have you like fucking think a whole other different way just because of what people are saying online. But it shows how much control that they have over our minds also. But with that being said, thank you guys for partying us for part number 3 on No Sabo.
Yeah.
Hey guys, make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe. We're still waiting for people to comment to try to see what they want to talk about.
I wonder who's going to be the first person to ever comment.
He said something about it being wheels, but we all know he's a dumbass.
Oh,
we're not even going to consider it.
On it.
Yeah, we're not even consider it because he's a dumbass for saying wheels.
And he drives a Beamer.
I know, bro. You think he'd be smarter than that?
Sorry, no, I'm kidding.
But now, thank you guys. Hope you guys have a blessed week.
Yes,
we'll see you guys on the next one.
And
episode. Keep it Gucci with the smell of coochie.